Hey patrons, hello, good afternoon, happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing okay. Apologies, everything is still out of sync, but I think I'm moving to giffgaff because it seems to be the cheapest option at the moment. It's only 35 quid for unlimited data, and that's pretty fucking cheap, and it's a lot cheaper than what I'm paying at the moment, so I think we're doing that. So I've ordered a SIM card, and on Monday, when it's arrived and I have some funds, I am going to top it right up. So let's jump straight into the card of the day reading. I am using where's the box just gone? Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray today, because they literally shot out the cupboard when I opened it. And I picked some other decks as well, but no, it was definitely these ones. So let's see what it is that you guys need to know right now. Let's just say the universe is up to something. Oh my God. And the card underneath is Dharma Unfolded. Right, okay. The universe is up to fucking something. What it's up to right now, I don't think you have a clue about. You can maybe feel that something's like shifting a little bit, moving about, but I don't think you see this coming. There's something divine about all of this. There's been some kind of divine intervention in the last 6 months, while Pluto was retrograde in Capricorn, where it had already moved into Aquarius, and then it went back into Capricorn, and it was like, whoa. And now we're back in Aquarius. What was supposed to happen? But you had to go through some kind of, like, I'm sure this is what I don't want kind of period in the last 6. You had to work out what it was that you didn't want, so that the universe could bring you what you need. It is not what you want. So when this comes along, don't be like, maybe not, because that would be the wrong answer. This is divine. During the last 6 months, the universe has picked you up. It's spun you around like a fucking Tasmanian devil. It's caused a whirling dervish, is what my great nan wants to say. Okay, that's weird and new. Oh. Right, so for those of you who follow me on TikTok and you were in mine and Mr. Mayhem's live last week, maybe the week before that, he kept on getting some really, really, really strange messages from my great-gran. And I was a little bit pissed that she didn't come and speak to me. But she sent Nelly the elephant. His name was Nelly. And that was my song. And she's just piped up. That's a bit fucking weird. Okay, I'm going with that. A divine intervention occurred so that something could be interjected into your life. So what was occurring before Pluto went wappy and went from Aquarius back retrograde into Capricorn? Your path was parallel. There was a good path and there was a bad path, and they were running side by side each other, and something happened to make them crash into each other. This was the divine director doing his fucking shit. You were being picked up and spun round because they were never supposed to touch. There was some synchronous moment that caused some weird kind of chain reaction. And I think with hindsight, if you sat and you thought about it, you could probably pinpoint it right back to the moment that it happened, if you really think about it. You made a bad choice. It wasn't a major one. It was just like a wrong decision. And because of it, it was a test that you needed to go through to make sure that everything was supposed to turn out how it was supposed to turn. I don't feel like I'm fucking explaining this very well. So it was a test, and you had to go through the various different things on the path. It was like a final test. Oh, it was the final test. I remember talking at summer about something being like the end of level baddie with Dr. Robotnik. Now, OG patrons, you'll remember from before I stopped posting. This was the same end of level baddie. You'd already defeated them. But for some reason, this end of level baddie ended up coming back into your life. And it could have been the same baddie, or it could have been somebody else with the same kind of lesson to teach you. And this was all the lessons that you needed, all rolled into one. And for some of you, you'd been through the same lessons with this person. But for those of you who hadn't, this was a person showing up with all the fucking lessons for you. All of them. And you passed the test, and because of the test, the path has split back into two again, the good path and the bad path, and the bad path has stayed where it is on the lower vibrational level, and you're not on that timeline anymore. The new path that you've been forced to take, come hell or high water, like the hardest way of fucking hard ways of doing something, but it was a good test, you needed it. You've passed it. You've used the skills that the universe gave you. You've flexed your inner strength. You've cloaked yourself in wisdom. You've been caring and compassionate. And you've done everything with love. And even if you've let something go, you've fucking let it go with love. And that feels quite good. Your boundaries know no limits anymore. And I feel like before, your boundaries were not being disparaging or anything, but they were kind of small, and in some cases not really very existent, especially your energetic boundaries. And how you gave gracefully to other people, including people who would quite happily take your last penny and not return it. That was the harsh lesson. The inspiration is starting to come to you now, where you felt stuck while Pluto's been retrograde in Capricorn. Where you've been stuck, you're not going to be stuck anymore. During the last 6 months, I feel like you've learned so much about yourself that you're actually ready to reintroduce yourself as a whole new, updated version of you. And not like when you update Siri. I don't know who it was that wanted to say that, but... Oh, that's relevant. That's why it's relevant. Okay, so why they made me say that is because recently when there's been Apple updates, in preparation for the new Apple AI thing launching, Siri's got a bit thick. So when it's updating, he's not giving the same kind of responses. He's not very polite anymore. In fact, he's a little bit of a dick. So it's not like that. You've not done it. This is an upgraded, updated, newer, better, more improved version of you. You just got to trust. Oh, no. That was what you had to do at the beginning of Pluto being retrograde in Capricorn. You just had to trust. You had to hold your vision and walk blindly without a fucking clue as to what was happening. And you kind of did. Blindly, even if it meant blowing a whole host of shit up for your own peace. I love that. Because this is what the whole journey has been about. Choosing to forgive in order to heal. choosing to be love, sharing things with people with grace, moving authentically and, sorry dog, moving authentically and wholeheartedly into stuff so that you get the outcome that you know that you deserve. You're being guided so much at the moment, and all you need to do is listen. Whatever this miracle is that's coming in for all of you, remember, miracles look very different. Miracles are usually not what you want. Miracles come from the things that you need, even when you don't know that you need them. Archangel Michael wants me to remind you that he knows best, so don't fucking question it. And if you would like to take that up with him personally, you might not get nice old surfer dude. You might get Mike the Asshat, and I'm sure that you've all met him before. I have several times. And he doesn't want to be Mike the Asshat, so don't make him be. He's got such a fucking sick and twisted sense of humour, I swear. Don't do it. Don't make him be the asshat. This is going to look different to what you think it's going to look like. It's going to look very different. It's going to be very different. But you just need to trust it. Welcome it with open arms, because this is what the universe has prepared for you. You know, recently when you've been asking the universe for something that you're trying to manifest or better, I'm sure we were talking about that the other week. I would like this or better. Well, you're getting better. There's no other way for me to tell you this. There's not. You have such a clear idea in your head of what it is that you want, that when something comes along that's better, that doesn't look the same, don't reject it. Accept it with absolute open arms, because it's going to be the thing. And the thing will be different for all of you. So when it arrives, stay calm. They're doing was that off Dad's Army? Don't panic. Don't panic. Yeah, it's Dad's Army. They're showing me Dad's Army. There's no need to panic when this comes in. There's no need to panic at all. Just take a breath, stay calm, stay grounded, and trust that this good thing that the universe has been preparing for you for a very long time, based on the law of attraction and on the law of assumption, or whatever it is that you want to refer to it as, based on I create as I speak, abracadabra, bitches. Like, you're gonna be so shocked. This is gonna blow you away. This is beyond what you've even thought it is. And like I was saying, based on the law of assumption and the law of attraction, that for every action there has to be an equal and opposite reaction. And I've talked loads over the summer about high highs and low lows. You had to have those low lows, because when this comes for you and these high highs start occurring, they are gonna come so fucking thick and so fucking fast that they're gonna knock you sideways. Now think back to the whirling dervish and the Tasmanian devil that came to fuck some shit up in your life over the last 6 months. Think about how that fucked some shit up. Now, if you could possibly imagine the stark and exact opposite of that happening, and how much your life could be fucked up in such a good way, then the only thing that you're being asked to do is put your arms out, accept it, And know that that shit is, now fuck off with the autofocus. Open your arms, like in the picture. Accept it. Know that it's coming. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. And you know why this is occurring? Because like it says on the card, remember that only love is real. And you know what you learned in the last 6 months? You fucking clever set bastards. I love me more. And fuck anybody who is not on the same page as me. Because me, in a very fucking mean, selfish, Marsha Brady kind of way. And it is really not like me to say that. Because usually I'm like, me. When I'm referring to somebody that's attention seeking. But you're not attention seeking. You are demanding the respect that you deserve. In the same kind of way that Marsha Brady might have looked like she was a nagging, annoying bitch. She was just commanding the respect that she deserved because nobody was fucking listening to her. Nobody was paying any mind to her. No one was paying her any attention. Nobody was listening to the things that she said. Even though the things that she said were quite often correct if you remember back to the movies and the TV show. There is no more being in the Brady Bunch. You've escaped that. Ooh, that's dark. How they want me to relay this to you is, if you've ever been to the circus, especially the circus in the 80s or the 90s, you will know that if anything bad happens at the circus, they send the clowns out to distract people. Well, you don't have clowns in your circus and you're the fucking ringleader. My Guide to Playing Circus by Britney Spears. Oh, and this is what you're stepping into. All eyes on me in the centre of the ring. It's not my circus. It's not your circus. It's not your problem either. But in the past, there were people, places and things that tried to keep you involved in the circus while the clown was going around trying to distract you from all the bad shit that was being sent in your direction. Your spirit team were busy. Let's just say that. But now you're doing the right thing for the right reasons. You're helping people, the right kind of people that appreciate you. You're taking credit and you're being given credit where credit is due. And I don't feel like you got that in the last cycle. And fuck me. Pluto only moved into Aquarius yesterday. Yesterday. That was like just a bit longer than 24 hours ago. So you tell me if the good stuff started happening, if the miracles are starting to occur in a fast and rapid kind of way. And remember, miracles is a very broad term. It's a very broad term. So it could be anything from finding a penny in the street or hearing a song that you love on the radio that flips you into the right mindset for the rest of the day. Those are miracles. Just accept everything with open arms at the moment, because you'll know if it's for you. Because Pluto being retrograde in Capricorn fucking taught you that, didn't it? And now Pluto is not going to be making you feel the same kind of way as it has done the last 16 years. This is about breaking cycles. It's about breaking molds. It's about elevation. And it's about getting what you deserve. Putting out what you get back. And you're about to get back. I mean, for the two, what the actual fuck? This card's just literally flung itself out. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. And stuck to the Dharma unfolding card was faith, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Take from that whatever you need to. Just know that because of whatever it was that you've blown up over the last 6 months. Your life is going to change because of that. It's going to change exponentially, is the word that they want me to use. And when they try and show me, I'm not even like allowed to see. When they're going to oh, that's funny. When they're going to show me how they're showing me is by opening the curtains in the same kind of way that the high priestess on the tarot card is sitting with the curtains. And you know what happens when they open the curtains to show me? It's the fucking high priestess. The same card. And it just keeps on going over and over. Use your intuition. Your intuition is telling you what it is that's coming for you. It's telling you that it's going to be bigger and better than anything that you've kind of asked for. But do you believe it? Because I don't really know if you do or not at this moment in time. I hope you do. Archangel Michael wants to remind you, don't make him be an arsehat. Don't make him be arsehat, Mike. He doesn't like that. He wants you to just accept this. So, in the nicest possible way, do as you're fucking told. I don't mean for that to sound nasty or anything, but he's telling me that applies to me as well. So, let's do it. Let's do as we're fucking told. No, that sounds patronising, but I don't want arsehole Mike. Sorry, I don't. I love you guys. Have an absolutely awesome rest of day. I hope this uploads in a timely manner. If it does not, then I need to go back to the flat later on anyway. My son's staying there for a couple of days. So I'll go and do it while there's still an internet connection. I love you guys loads. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.